So, when I was talking about you people going around painting narratives, when I was trying to create a balance, to educate and lecture you people regarding how most of the things you're doing towards Wumi was wrong and it's cyberbullying, you people refuse to listen, and at the end of the day, all of you started going up and down saying he's working for Wumi is paying him, blah blah blah. Some of you even went as far as saying maybe I was sleeping with her. I took the whole insult. I was just doing my thing just to let you guys understand that this was what the police told us. You're not doing or basing your analysis, you're not being logical about it, and most of your analysis are not being based on what the Nigerian police told us. Then the narrative of Obelegushi also set in again, and I was trying to call you guys' attention to this thing, like, nah, this is wrong. Stop saying things you can't prove. You can't just say someone is someone's father, someone gave instruction for someone to go and beat someone killed someone. Like, this is wrong, and you people refuse to listen. And at the end of the day, you started saying, I am working for Obelegushi. I will tell you what actually messed you people's mental health up and mindset up. The moment most of you came out and started calling out Wumi, accusing her of assault, if she had made an arrest, then I won't need to preach to you people that what you're doing is cyber stalking and cyber bullying, because I won't need to preach to you people over what you're doing to Obelegushi, because Wumi's arrest and probably taking anyone to court would have helped to caution the way all of you went for Obelegushi. Then along the line, Baba Mohbad got invited as well, and the narrative still continues that it's Gonibaje. What you need to understand is this: you can't sit down to call out someone that knows nothing of anything, most especially when he's in that position, and expect it to be an easy ride. You expect him to just sit down. Like, you think he wasn't going to do anything. You think he needs social media people to propel him to do something. Aside the fact that people were reaching out to him, which apparently there were loads of videos, like, Kabisi needs to do something about this. Do you think, in the right sense, he wasn't going to do something about it? A man came out to say, he knows about my son's death. He literally said it on Bukky Jese's platform. And he decides, he decided to reach out to make sure the man gave accountability of his words. And it's still Konibaje. Kini problem, now. You can't be calling out people without having proof, and you expect them to just sit down and relax and watch you destroy their names, mess with their mental health. There is freedom of speech. You can say whatsoever you want to say, but you need to watch what you want to say, most especially when it comes to accusation of things that you can't prove. Now, Josiah Loba got to the police station. He couldn't prove anything he was saying. At the end of the day, it was all yes say, which is not going to hold ground. Arifa fabricated a voice call, etc., etc. Veron did same thing. Bukky Jesse is doing same thing. Comfy is doing same thing. All of you kept painting narrative, and anytime people try to put you all in check, the next thing is he's working with Wumi, he's sleeping with Wumi, he's working for Obelegushi, he's checking it, cooking the con. Can't we correct ourselves without thinking someone is getting paid for something? But you people that were actually getting paid, You're not saying, you're not. But those of us that are just trying to educate, to let you know that this thing you're doing under the law, it's a punishable offense. If so person decides to take it on, you come for us, in reality, you come for us, you say who sort of dirty things towards us, then when the whole thing now sets, it's gonna be it was him, it was come on now. That's pure hypocrisy. This reminds me of when we were during the election period, and when I was trying to tell people, like, see, whatsoever Peter Obi is doing or going to bring to the court, I predicted how everything was going to go, but some of you started coming, it's because he's Yoruba, APC is paying him. Everything doesn't have to be about people paying or working for people. Sometimes there's track records, sometimes history, sometimes some of us, we've been observant enough, and we've been, how will I put it, reading, taking observation, watching, we've been so invested in activities in our surroundings that makes us become aware. And when you are aware, you become enlightened. Then when you are enlightened, your prediction can always be at least 90% right, because you can go back to, back then in so year, this happened, this was the result, and etc. etc. It's as simple as that. You're not going to call out a whole monarch, call him all sort of names, and you expect him to just sit back and relax. Who am I to tell Obelegushi that go and arrest? No, he knows he was going to arrest most of you people. You don't need most of you guys, you ought to have seen this coming. I made several videos regarding these accusations that all of you were dishing out, but you wouldn't listen. You wouldn't listen. So now everything done said, all of you are now shouting up and down there, and they need to call in Konibaje. I love it calling. Stop stressing yourselves. The more you people continue saying things that you can't prove, the more whoever you said it to us have the right to get you arrested, and you go to the court to defend whatsoever you're saying. Like when Bukky Jesse said Josie was sleeping with Blessing, if Josie decides to press charges, Bukky Jesse must be ready to present his our evidence. So when I said Bukky Jesse said it, y'all took it personal, but you couldn't take it personal with Bukky Jesse. Is it that hypocrisy? But had it been, I projected myself, I didn't create a balanced ground, you say he's supporting this. It's not about who you are supporting. It's about the ability to educate, to let you know the consequences of what you're doing.